tutorial. Today we're going to be looking at the top portion of the swimsuit on a character with a small chest. So we're just going to be doing two of these. We'll have a one-piece and then a two-piece top. For this first one, we're just going to have the character looking straight at us. So I'm just going to put in a shoulder line and then a cross line here for my center line. And I'm just going to put in a rather large shape like so, kind of an egg-like shape. This is our rib cage. And I'll add in this little point here, the bottom of the ribs, then two shoulder circles just inside the ribs like this. And I can follow the top of this into my collarbone. And I'll add a neck, some traps. Just doing a really basic chest here. Then we can follow the ribs down like so. And cut this off. There. Alright, now we can actually put in the chest. So on our small characters, our chest isn't going to really come out the sides like that. Instead, they're just going to kind of have some basic outlines as to where the chest is. We're going to do this. I'm going to shrink this one down a little bit though. This one. There we go. Then I'm just gonna add in some very basic arm shapes here. We're not really concerned about the arms and stomach and stuff. We're just looking at the swimsuit. So for this first one, we'll do this one as the one piece. So I'm just gonna come down to a V. Make sure you kind of curl it over the collarbone. It's just going to come straight, curl up and over the collarbone. Then we just want to do the same thing over on this side, coming down into the armpit. You're going to make this line like this. Like so. Then we can add some wrinkle marks and such, like this. And now we can work on the second one. So this one will have angled. And let's see here. So first I'm just going to start with a egg shape like so. I'm going to run my shoulder line through it. I'm going to put one shoulder here, like this, flatten this shape out a little bit, then we'll see just a tiny bit of the other shoulder, put in my collarbone, neck, and traps. There we go. Alright, so from this angle, put in a little belly mark here. Cut this off. And just drop in arm shape. There. Alright. Now from this angle, we're just gonna see chest poke out slightly like so. Remember, it needs to stay under this line. have it something like this. I think this side actually needs to come out a little bit more. I'm just looking for a shape that I like so. Then, since this is our bikini top, we're just gonna shape this so it kind of comes to a point here at the very edge. And it has a little part here that just holds the chest in place. And we can put in our straps. And connect these two. It's gonna make this a little bit more even here. Like so. There. And now we can do our hard lines. So this time I'm just going to start with my shoulders. Just gonna make that a little bit better. Then I will put in my straps. I'm just tracing over the lines that we've plotted in with the construction lines. And for this, again, I'm still just keeping the overall outline of the chest. I don't want a whole lot of detail in here, just because that kind of helps keep it looking small. If you really follow the shape of the chest out, then it makes it look a little bit too big on our small characters like this. Just mark this out, little rib mark here. Then I'll tidy up this line, like so. Then I'm just gonna kind of follow this line a little bit better here, just so it actually connects. There we go. Now we'll just do the same over here. So I'm gonna start with my shoulder. And this time we'll start over here, the cup, like so. Same over here. And we'll have just a little bit of spilling over, like that. I want to attach these. These together. And there we go. So you're just kind of wanting to keep in mind the overall shape of the top that you're going for, as well as this little portion here where the chest is actually coming out of the bathing suit. It's not just going to be a line like this. It's going to have the cup with a little bit spilling over since the chest is very soft. So just keep that in mind, and as we look at larger and larger characters, that's just going to get more and more exaggerated. So that wraps up this first one, and I will see you in the next one.